Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm back with another one. Back with another one, man. It's Friday night, man. It's Friday night, and I was wondering. I was like, man, should I go live tonight, man? Because I'm peeping the scene out with current events that's going on around here in the United States of America. The corporation, right? So I said, why not? Let's do this. There's too much nonsense going on, and we got to talk about this, man. And we got to talk about some of these suckers out here in the world that search for attention all in the wrong way. The disrespect and the ignorance that they possess inside themselves as men and as women. That's right, the ignorance that they possess in themselves as men and women. Here I am, I'm your host, man, Illis in Nebraska, man. And here we go, we back at it again, right? We back at it again. Make sure you hit the like button coming in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel. Also, if you want to come up on the panel, man, and pop your shit tonight, man, hit the link, man. I'll bring you up and, let you do your thing. We got some major issues in this country, and that's for sure. But I heard rumors. I didn't know how true they were at first. And then I hear this. Let me share my screen, man. Let me share my screen.
Announcing revised list of free entry days to America's national parks. President Trump's birthday has been added to the list. Martin Luther King Day has been taken off. Senior political correspondent Rachel Scott is at the White House. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning to you. And this is an overhaul of the calendar. The National Park Service this morning making changes to which day Americans can enter national parks for free, now adding President Trump's birthday, which falls on Flag Day, and removing Martin Luther King Jr. Day and also Juneteenth. Other changes include adding 4th of July weekend, Constitution Day in September, and charging foreign visitors an entry fee. The Department of Interior did not respond to our request for comment on why MLK Day and Juneteenth were removed. It is worth noting that MLK Day was listed as a free day of entry during President Trump's first term. And some Democrats are now criticizing the Trump administration over these changes, calling it foul. Earlier this year, the National Park Service did face backlash after removing content and information about Harriet Tubman on its website. That information was later restored in April. But again, this morning, no word on why these changes were made, removing MLK Day and Juneteenth from that calendar, George.
I'm going to pause it right there. But I'm going to go back again, just in case for the people in the back. They didn't hear exactly what this dummy, this bigot, this racist has actually done. I'm going to play it for y'all that didn't hear it.
Announcing revised list of free entry days to America's national parks. President Trump's birthday has been added to the list. Martin Luther King Day has been taken off. Senior political correspondent Rachel Scott is at the White House. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning to you. And this is an overhaul of the calendar. The National Park Service this morning making changes to which day Americans can enter national parks for free, now adding President Trump's birthday, which falls on Flag Day, and removing Martin Luther King Jr. Day and also Juneteenth. Other changes include adding 4th of July weekend, Constitution Day in September, and charging foreign visitors an entry fee. The Department of Interior did not respond to our request for comment on why MLK Day and Juneteenth were removed. It is worth noting that MLK Day was listed listed as a free day of entry during President Trump's first term. And some Democrats are now criticizing the Trump administration over these changes, calling it foul. Earlier this year, the National Park Service did face backlash after removing content and information about Harriet Tubman on its website. That information was later restored in April. But again, this morning, no word on why these changes were made, removing MLK Day and Juneteenth from that calendar, George.
We'll go look for the answers.
Now, she said they didn't even want to give no statement about why these changes were actually made. We don't need no statement. We understand why the changes were made. We understand that. We understand that fully, completely. But what kills me is that you didn't move two of our national days, or just you remove one prominent person, leader, civil rights leader, and then you remove our national day as Black folks, Juneteenth. You just moved them, and it just is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you, he's trying to get Black folks to get out there on their front line because we've been obedient, we've been disciplined, and they trying to get us out there so they can try to do what they did in history 60, 70 years ago. Get us out there and beat us down, kill us, knock us off, spray us down, sick the dogs on us over a day, man. What up, OG? This is crazy, man.
Do you see the pattern? That's all they do is steal. It's still culture, like I told you. It's still ideas. It's still religion. What don't they steal? That's why America's getting their judgment right now. Because he's the great Satan, like the people say in the Middle East.
Right.
He is definitely the great Satan. But that's all right. Let him do all that petty stuff, because like I said, America's getting their judgment right now.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was petty. It was petty politics, man. That they're trying to get an uproar out of the blue, the Democrats, and also trying to get an uproar out of Black folks, man, to get us out there to start protesting and
we ain't gotta do nothing. We ain't gotta do nothing. We ain't gotta do nothing but sit back.
That's right.
That's all we gotta do is sit back. Because you see what's going on right now. They're losing their jobs. They're losing their farms. Don't nobody want to work their farms. You got all these floods up there in the Northwest. You got all these fires. The economy's messed up.
Damn, keep going.
The rest of the world don't even want to deal with the United States. They got their own currency now. Damn. Like I said, only thing we gotta do is sit back.
Man, all I heard was just when you were just talking there, man, popping your shit, man. All I heard was just disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. All I'm getting is disappointment, you know what I'm saying, from America right now. But the crazy part, oh man, this just blew my mind, man. There's a blogger by the name of Ratchet TV, and I was just surfing, and someone sent me. I'm not gonna say who, but someone sent me a screenshot of his, I guess, Facebook post or some he put up on his community wall. It was some that he did, man, and Let me see if I find it right quick. This idiot had the audacity to put up on his wall. I'm glad Trump taking away MLK Day. Fuck Martin Luther King. He was a sick motherfucker. Y'all better go through the files, read comments. Now, that's the ignorant shit that be coming out of these folks' mouth, man.
Is he a brother?
He a brother.
I meant to say, is he a coon?
Well, he's definitely that. You know, but what would make you sit up here and talk about you expose Dr. King? You expose Martin Luther King for who he really was and things he was really doing. Man, are you serious, man? You know they and you know these people will follow these type of people, man, and believe what they be saying because they got a big following. But the sad part about it is, if you can't think for yourself, then you know you already done lost. Because to be honest and be clear here, man, do you know how many holidays and days off, federal buildings are closed that we celebrate here in America for white men that were rapists, that were murderers, that were crooks, that were thieves, that were bigots? I mean, all the above.
Well, we'll just do like they do in Arizona. In Arizona, they don't recognize Martin Luther King Day, so Black America, we ain't gonna recognize Trump Day.
Oh no, we'll never do that.
We ain't gonna recognize it.
We'll never do that. But like I say, it saddens me, man, when I see content creators or even just, I don't give a damn if you're a content creator or not, man, just black or anyone that looks like me, man, sit and have these degrading things to say about Dr. King, and talking about you expose him for who he really was, meaning that, man, they talk about files that were dropped. I don't believe shit that the federal government put out anyway about anybody. So if you reading some damn files, homeboy, then you know what? Who's to say that they ain't putting in there? They the ones that made them. They could have put anything up in there about Dr. King.
Man, let me tell you about people like him. He's saying things that them palm skin people can't say. He's saying them things to get them palm people to sit at the table with them. That's all he's trying to do, is get some play from the palm skin people. That's all he's trying to do.
Right. That's crazy, man. But I tell you, it was a lot of backlash on that post when I was reading the comments. It was a lot of backlash and stuff, and I was proud of the sisters and brothers that did stand up and had something to say, about that foolishness, what he just posted up on it not too. I think like a couple of days ago, but they sent me the screenshot today. But yeah, man, this fool here, man, we don't give a damn about no park day or anything like that anyway. So it really ain't no big deal to us, of course, the free entry and all that type of stuff, man. National Park Day. I mean, never. We ain't tripping on that. But the fact that here we are in 2025, the end of 2025, and we have a president in office that got 34 felony convictions, 34, and is the president of the United States of America. Man, that's insane. That's insane. And like I say, I'm telling you, OG, man, I'm just disgusted, man. I'm really disgusted. You look at Sharon Moore, the coach over there at Michigan, with everything that's going on out here in the world, man, you sit up here and fumble the bag, man, by you not being able to control yourself or you not ready to settle down and be a husband. You out here got, a chick that work with you, you banging her, you got another chick that you messing with. I mean, you got a whole wife and 3 kids at the house, man. But it's always that one token, man, that one token that'll mess it up for everybody. That'll mess it up for everybody, man.
No, he messed it up for himself. He ain't messed it up for everybody. He ain't gonna mess it up for me and you.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But I was just speaking on like trying to, make us look bad or in a bad light, to the public, you know what I'm saying? But I remember when Florida head coach Urban Meyer, he allegedly did the same thing, and man, they was on him, but they weren't on him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like this situation here, where it was a big deal.
Well, that's just like Ralph Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, when he got caught in the massage parlor.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And you know how he got out of that? He kicked out all that money.
Oh, no doubt. What about the pit? Yeah, no doubt.
Kicked out all that money. And look at Irsay, the owner for the Colts, when he got caught with all them Percocets and shit in the car.
Yeah.
Kicked out all that money.
Turned a blind eye, like, man, this shit is sad, man. But this is the culture, man. This is the world that we live in now. Like I say, I would never want to go on to no damn park anyway on Dr. King Day. So it don't really, bother me by not going to the park, a free park at that. It is what it is. But he man, this motherfucker Donald Trump, man, it's like he always trying to get some type of reaction.
That's all he trying to do is get a reaction.
Yeah, out the people, man. He good at that. Want to get a reaction.
He's trying to erase history, but he can't do it because there's something called the internet out there. And if people want to know, that's what they do. They pull out their smartphones or their tablet, and they gonna find out. Because I'm gonna tell you what the bottom line is. Why they want to erase Black history?
Mm-hmm.
They're ashamed of themselves, and they don't want their kids and their grandkids to find out what kind of evil people they are. That's why they want to erase all that.
I agree with that. That white America is ashamed of themselves for the shit they was doing to Black folks back during slavery days.
Yep.
Let me share my screen one more time. Give me a second here. Let me play this for Out the Pit since, it come in late and don't keep up with what's going on. 1 second here. Let me pull it up. Yeah, man. This like I say, this ain't even nothing that I'm, I feel like we need to, even pay attention to. We ain't got to pay attention to this.
Or get out the streets. Ain't worth it.
No shit. So this is what we on right here, man.
Administration announcing a revised list of free entry days to America's national
It's sad,
parks.
man.
President Trump's birthday has been added to the list. Martin Luther King Day has been taken off. Senior political correspondent Rachel Scott is at the White House. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning to you. And this is an overhaul of the calendar. The National Park Service this morning making changes to which day Americans can enter national parks for free, now adding President Trump's birthday, which falls on Flag Day, and removing Martin Luther King Jr. Day and also Juneteenth. Other changes include adding 4th of July weekend, Constitution Day in September, and charging foreign visitors an entry fee. The Department of Interior did not respond to our request for comment on why MLK Day and Juneteenth were removed. It is worth noting that MLK Day was listed as a free day of entry during President Trump's first term, and some Democrats Democrats are now criticizing the Trump administration over these changes, calling it foul. Earlier this year, the National Park Service did face backlash after removing content and information about Harriet Tubman on its website. That information was later restored in April. But again, this morning, no word on why these changes were made, removing MLK Day and Juneteenth from that calendar, George.
We'll go look for the answers. Okay, Rachel, thanks.
Yeah, Rachel says she ain't getting no answers from him. I bet you she didn't. But you know, the fact that him doing this, he believes in his mind, in his small little mind, and his brain, what he got going on. He really believes that he is the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna look at him as a martyr. You know what I'm saying? Giving this big ass statue in front of the White House. You know,
he definitely the chosen one. He the chosen one to bring America down.
yeah, no doubt, man.
The chosen one,
man. But you know, man. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
I just seen something on the nightly news tonight where he's getting sued about that tearing that West Wing down because they said there's all kind of procedures he had to do to go through that, and they said ain't no president allowed to even tear anything down. They got to do with the White House,
right?
But a bunch of organizations are suing him right now.
It's city property, government property.
Yeah.
And remember when I talked to you, I was talking about like, yeah, man. I said, man, OG, man, I learned a lot at that little meeting that I went to, man. Because I mean, me not, knowing, like building stuff, fences or building anything,
with permits.
Yeah, I never would have. Yeah. So with that being said, man, for him to do all these things and know that he shouldn't have never done it, but he thought he was above the fucking law, pretty much. Or he looking at it like, shit, they ain't building that motherfucking wall. When I get through it, this is y'all don't have to build that wall over there. And Mexico gonna pay for it, right?
That wall ain't gonna never get done.
Yeah, no.
They ain't gonna never get done.
But I don't know, man. A lot of black folks sold out, man. They sold out, man, thinking that they were gonna get some in return. And we still, what a $2,000 check said. Definitely ain't seen them motherfuckers either.
Ain't gonna see none. Won't see none.
Yeah, it's already ugly out here, but it's gonna get uglier, y'all.
And if these black Republicans, with these black Trump supporters, if you're listening, I got one question for you. What has Trump done for you personally to improve your life? And I don't want to hear nothing about getting the aliens out the country because they ain't got nothing to do with you. So I want to know, personally, what has he done to improve your life?
Yeah. Absolutely nothing. You got half of them on here crying about bailout money, the farmers. You got half of them crying on here about they need food stamps and this and that. And yeah, it's gonna be tough on them, man.
When you done lost your government job, you was the first person they got rid of.
No doubt. DEI.
Yeah.
DEI hirees, which was all pretty much really white women.
Yeah. Well, they said it's now starting to affect the white man because now he can't go to college.
Yeah. And I think we were talking about this last time we was on here about how he signed an executive order so that if you in a field like nursing, like baby or whatever, they're not going to count that as an essential job anymore. Meaning that you're going to have to pretty much pay for that shit when you go to school from now on. You know, ain't gonna be no big grants and big scholarships and stuff that you can get. Now I know up here. Now let me tell you some ball shit though, man. Which ain't nothing but really pennies to the cat, man. But he does it. We all know that Warren Buffett is from Omaha, Nebraska, and each year he takes out so much, or he does so much, I guess, whatever, for us. If you graduate and you planning on going to institution, whatever, once graduation is over with, you're senior year, you're going to college. They I was gonna say that God damn, I'm gonna say damn, OG, I lost my train of thought on that joint, man. It just, man, my mind just sitting up here, just boggled up, man, because I just can't believe that we sit and fall for the banana in the tailpipe every time, man. We fall for the banana in the tailpipe. And like I was saying earlier, I don't care if nobody go say anything to the cat, man, but like I say, as a Dallas blogger, Ratchet TV, this sucker gets up on his Facebook page and stuff and put, pretty much he want Donald Trump to do all this. He was saying fuck Dr. King, and he ain't mad that they're taking Dr. King off the list. This is a black man.
He's doing it for them folks. He's saying things that them folks can't say. He's doing it for them folks.
40 years old. 40 years old and sitting up here, going out, what I'm saying, like a sucker like that, So yeah, it's we in some trying times right now, y'all. We in some trying times. But if you don't hit me, I won't hit you back. But if you hit me, I'm gonna beat your ass. It's as simple as that. Just simple as that. So hopefully, people get their shit together, man, and tighten up, because boy, everybody gonna have to be on one accord pretty soon. Especially when they drop all the SNAP benefits and housing and whatever other programs they have, for people and stuff, man. All that's gonna come to an end, man, because of greed. They were just saying the other day that this summer gun here, Donald Trump, he comes out the blue, say he gonna get a farmer's bailout of $12 billion, but he can't tell us where the money coming from. So where the money coming from then, Trump?
That was the farmer's money from the get-go.
Man, come on now. Talking about they made it all terrorists and this and that shit.
That was their money from the get-go.
Yeah,
and that $12 billion ain't even enough.
Oh no! Once that'll just get them through just the shit that they just went through. Not even beforehand what they were going through, because they didn't have no money. That's kind of crazy, man. I don't put nothing past it. Just say if it got to the point they didn't get it, and they like, man, shit, man, I'm on my last dollar, my last leg, man. I'm about to sell this farm land. I'm about to sell this equipment. I'm about to do this, do that. You got a vice president in the name of J.D. Vance that got these companies that go up and buy these old farmlands.
Matter of fact, I just seen something the other day where they got this hotline for farmers who are going through mental health crisis just behind this nonsense. I'm serious.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Them motherfuckers, they can't take it. They don't know what it is, to suffer or go through any ups and downs, man. Because they've been getting handouts, man, since the beginning of time. Even when they father worked on the damn
since the Homestead Act, they've been getting handouts.
Mm-hmm. Be killing the game. While we at work, guess who out there shopping and doing all this and doing that? Them white women, them white stay-at-home women. They out there doing their thing, using them welfare vouchers and everything else.
Well, they gonna be the ones catching hell because there's more of them on welfare than us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like they be sitting there talking about black on black crime. Anybody that's listening, let me break it down to you right now. White men commit more crimes than any minority in the
Yeah,
United States.
yeah,
They
yeah.
commit more murder,
Violent crimes.
more
Violent
murder,
crimes.
more sexual assaults,
Yep, yep.
mainly on children, than any other minority in the country. So let's stop here talking about black on black crime. Them folks commit more crime than anybody, because the math don't add up. If the United States, if the white majority is 78% of the population, and we only 13%, how are we committing more crimes? If there's more of them than us, how are we commit more crimes?
That's a
The
good
math
question.
don't add up.
That's a good question.
The math don't add up.
Hell no, that shit ain't two. Yeah, it ain't 2 plus 1. 2 plus 2, motherfucker. It ain't adding up, man. To be 4 or 3, you know.
Right?
No, serious though, man. But they like I say, I hope that they get whatever they wish for, what they've been so deserving of.
They
They had
get it.
they had a cashier the other day. It was somewhere. Damn, how can I say it? How can I say this shit? I guess the cashier they was trying to help out a customer, and of course the cashier was a person of color, one of them people from overseas, and shit, man, this white guy come in. Like ordinary Joe, he ain't dressed up and nothing like that, no tie, no suit, nothing like that, and go over there and get what he need to get from the little boutique thing right there, whatever they call it, a stand. And man, let me tell you something. Before Trump got in office, dude was talking about how packed that the little stand and the stuff used to be, man. Don't nobody got no money to do anything no more because they too busy trying to catch up and make sure they can keep up with the shit they got now, so they won't get left behind. This new United States of America, this shit is going through a reset, man. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to reset America, erase America's history. But let me tell you something, man. You ain't gonna be able to erase America's history.
No.
Because slavery and all that's gonna still be in the back of our mind 24/7.
It's on the internet. You can't erase it. Too much stuff on the internet. If somebody want to know about that, the only thing they got to do is get on the internet. You can't erase it.
True. They're like that mother Trump called Stephanopoulos. Yeah, come here, little George Stephanopoulos. Just disrespectful, man. Just disrespectful. I mean, it's just like, man, it don't stop with this clown. It don't stop with that. But
I'm gonna tell you what's up. What should have happened after the Civil War? All them generals were in great. The ones that got them statues and stuff should have strung them up. Everybody in great should have got strung up. And no, you let them mingle back in society. That's why America's messed up right now. You should have strung them all up.
Yeah. And now, like I say, 9 out of 10, all them motherfuckers on Percocets, eating them motherfuckers.
They all on Percocets. All your trailer parks are on Percocets and meth.
Motherfucker mind ain't functioning right, So yeah, man, that's what that clown was on today. He said he took Dr. King off the National Free Park Day. I just thought, man, I said, well, shit, if they can do that, I wonder what's next. And that's something y'all need to think about. You know, if he can do that, then you need to be wondering about what's next.
Look, he can't do nothing no worse than what they did to us for the last 400 years. We done been through that. We're
Right,
survivors. We're survivors. They're the ones who can't survive. Let's get that
right,
straight. They're the ones who can't survive. We're survivors.
right.
Cause you put them through the same things that we done went through. They'd have hung up a long time ago. They'd have
Shit.
been with bus.
No,
They'd have
they
been
would
with bus jumping.
they would have went in there and started, you know, hitting the wrist action. You know what I'm saying? Cutting, you
No,
know, doing all this. They
they'd have
got to
been
they got to get up out of here, OG.
they'd have been nose dive out of 10-story buildings,
That's
okay?
right. That's right. That's right.
They're not built like we are.
No, not even close.
No, they're not built like us.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But like I said, we know this everything that's going on with Trump is pretty much for
For
show.
show.
He ain't
For
no
show.
bust.
That's
He ain't
all.
no, yeah, he ain't no bust, no grape either. But when they get to the point where you're looking at this big, tall ass motherfucker who don't comb his hair and Shadur Sanders, you know, he's overcoming the racism that the coach had been showing him, you know what I'm saying? And he I think Kevin probably tired of this stuff too. I'm just saying, man. But anyway, we like I said, we talked about the Michigan coach. Man, I really don't have anything else to say about him, you know, but you know, keep your head up, homie. You know, shit, assault. You know, pretty sure it's on the woman. Now the crazy part about it is, I know these cats. I know them, man, and it's like, man, they two different people. Like two different people out here in the world, man. Some people live in the real world. Some people live in fantasy island. You know.
The
So
plane.
yeah, yeah, fantasy fucking island.
Oh, man.
Fantasy Island. That's what these suckers do. But anyway, man, any last words before we get up out of here, man?
Yeah. America, the palm skin ones, you're getting your judgment.
Mm.
You're getting your judgment. And the Most High ain't done with you yet. We might not see it in our lifetime, but I'm going to tell you like this. We're the tail and they're the head, and it's in scripture. Soon, they're going to be the tail and we're going to be the head.
Yeah.
We're going to rise up, and they're going to be the ones falling.
Shit, they falling now, G.
Yo.
You got a whole party over there that's so fucking confused and you know, just confused and don't understand what everything that Trump trying to do and this and that and this, man, it's already there.
They fight with each other. They fighting with each other now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They fight with each other. It's self-destruction.
Yep.
They headed for self-destruction. You young folks don't know nothing about that.
They don't know nothing.
Nah, that's 90s hip hop, man.
Right.
Hey, and before we get up out of here, man, I was talking earlier about you know, with all this stuff going on, you know, Trump doing his antics, and here we go over here with Sean Diddy Combs, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude destroyed the whole hip hop culture by himself. He destroyed it by himself. And now I'm just up here thinking about, damn, if Pac and Big was here, would we be having these little summer guns you know, mumble rapping and getting paid for that shit? Will we have that if Park and Big was still alive?
I think the music wouldn't be like it is now.
It'll have a little substance in it. You believe?
Yeah, it would have little substance. It
Man,
wouldn't be like it wouldn't be this garbage that's out here now.
man, I tell you, like the silver man, I was in there cooking supper, man, and whipped up some chicken and steak, shrimp, Cajun pasta. Man, went up there, man. My wife, you know, she watching TV and stuff, man. The son gone for the weekend. So I said, man, just, you know, kick back with the old lady and stuff, man. As I'm going up there, I just felt nothing but just peace, man. No kids, no nothing. Man, I can't wait to just go lay down and relax for a minute, you know. But we are definitely, man, we got to keep our eyes on the prize, black folks. We got to keep our eyes on the prize. We can't do what they do. And then even with him, you know, it set him up so bad, man. You know, like I said, I think, I don't know, you know, I just think, I tell you like this here, shit, they gonna have to clean house around there because everybody knew. Everybody knew the program will never be the same. Probably in the next 5-10 years. You know, they had already had a scandal with that player signing scandal and all that type of stuff. You know,
Michigan State.
Michigan, playing Michigan.
Oh yeah, they was stealing signals and stuff.
Yeah, man. Just man.
Who do you think they learned that from? Patriots.
Bill Belichick.
Yep, Belichick. That's who they learned it from.
Yeah. Trying to get over. Out the pit say, no, that's some of the reason they had to get rid of him. You talking about
Coach Moore?
I don't know. That's why I said I'm trying to see who you were talking about, Coach Moore or whatever we're talking about back with the Diddy or the Coach or Tupac and them, all this stuff. Man, you know, a lot of people, you know, act like they trying to stick to this so-called G code shit and 50 Cent, you know, he wrong for this and wrong for that. Man, these Negroes do that shit every day. They do it every day, you know what I'm saying? But they want to act like they mad at, you know, this lady here, you know, so I don't know, man. We just in some tough times, man. I don't know what the future holds, man, for these young ones out here. I've seen them. They don't know. They think they on a whole nother level, man. And what up, y'all? And these motherfuckers be you know, dumbing in a box of rocks, man.
Now these young brothers need to get out the way because they in the way.
Yeah. They think they just gonna land in my house, or if they do, they you know they gotta, you know, do what the one boy did on video. The mama woke up, said, "Who is this running through my house? Who this?" Man, the gay dude went head all in the damn wherever you were, around the corner, bathroom, whatever you went try to get away. Man, that lady had a whole bat, and she was tagging their ass. Pow! You let this motherfucker in my house? Pow! And she got every right, man. You know,
right?
As a mother, I bet you that bothered her, man, to see, you know, or just know that, you know, her damn son sneaking in grown ass men and you know, to, you know, pleasure him and all this type of stuff, man. You know, booty bandits, you know what I'm saying?
Back out.
No shit. Man, I so appreciate it, man. We're gonna get up though, man, and Man, y'all make sure y'all like and share the video, man. Share the live. If you're feeling generous, please donate to Cash App or PayPal, man. But yeah, in all actuality, um, I don't know. I ain't never, tried it, but I mean, salute, man. Salute to everybody that's trying to do something positive, man. Because right now we got a whole bunch of niggas. It's a dark cloud over America's head, man. She got a dark cloud over her head. She got Satan walking the damn, grounds here on planet Earth.
It's hurting them folks more than it's hurting us.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
They the ones suffering. They the ones talking about black people help us. Them Arab black people help us.
Oh man,
the light bulb, them light bulb people up there in Minnesota.
Okay,
black people help us.
Yeah, the Somalians and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Help us. You get nothing.
They voted for this clown. They set up here and thought Donald Trump was going to be, a changed man. He didn't did this and did that. Man, this dude here. Remember when they had the thing at the church and
you stand outside with the Bible upside down.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like you ate off motherfucking hill or some shit, man.
Right.
Hey, that's a dangerous man, bro. When he can do stuff like that and sending you that message that I'm coming here to seek and destroy. I think this term that he's doing right now is you know how people have that I gotta call it, man. Like they be on. Oh yeah. Just say something. For instance, like oh God, I can't even think of none of these rap niggas will say or whatever. But anyway, we just gotta do better, man. Gotta do better. Gotta do better, man. This, Michigan's head coach, man. You had $3. You got $3. They'll never look at you the same, man.
Nope. But Black America, what you need to do is wake up. Because once we wake up, America's done.
Yeah.
You're done. White supremacy's done as soon as we wake up.
Yeah. No doubt. Man, let me go, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. And salute to OG, man. Salute to OG, man. OG, man. What we call them out there, man? What they are, man? What all them guys is down there, man?
A bunch of punks.
Bunch of punks up in there. Speaking of punks, man, before you go, they bird feeding us the public. They are bird feeding us. What I mean by that is they just giving us a little bit at a time. Not everybody shit at the same time, but just a little bit, at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a federal government job, I think they finally got a check today. They got a check today. So they'll get the other one. Once they catch up with all that, I think they're gonna do another one.
Well, another shutdown?
Yeah. What up, bro? Revolution 951. Yeah, I think they're gonna do another shutdown, man. I don't think they learned from the first one.
They do another shutdown. Expect another January 6th in the street.
Oh yeah. I think it's gonna be that anyway. And man, I seen listen, man, that's why I say this generation, not only just the kids that's coming up, the adults, man, the adults are messed up. The adults are messed up.
Yeah, they messed up.
Yeah,
Anytime you getting high with your kids and buying dope off of them, no, you
right,
messed up.
right. What's it?
You treating them like they're your friends.
Right. And probably, make sure they straight. I got a comment down here say Juneteenth isn't for black folks. We know Juneteenth is really for the Indians up there on the reservation. Man, we know.
Man, let me tell you about Juneteenth that a lot of people don't know about. You know, you heard of the Buffalo Soldiers, right?
Yeah.
You know who they are, right? Don't you know them Buffalo Soldiers had to go out there in Oklahoma on them reservations and tell them Indians, let them black people go. And they had to do it in Texas too.
I believe that, man.
U.S. government sent them Buffalo Soldiers to the reservations and told them Indians, those so-called Native Americans who ain't Native Americans, they're Mongoloids from Asia, to let them black people go.
Oh,
slavery's over.
See, that's the thing, man. One thing I will say about you, and have read, and you always come back with proof about our history, man. And see, that's what they're trying to do: erase history. Like you said, they want to erase history and knock us out the box, Red. Knock us out. They don't want us to have no trace of our culture, and if it is a trace of it, they done stole it.
You know where they started that with? The Bible. When they try to rewrite the Bible, because the Bible ain't nothing but black people. It ain't got nothing.
And put that white man with them blue eyes on everybody's motherfucking wall that lived in the hood.
Yep.
That what used to kill me, bro. You know, when I used to watch Good Times, and Michael told his mother Florence, and Mama, why do you can't worship that white man with blue eyes? That ain't what the Bible say they look like in Egypt.
Nope. Because I want everybody to sit here and think about it before we go. If Jesus was white, how could he hide in Egypt? He couldn't have hid in Egypt. He had to be black, and somebody had to point him out. Think about it.
Oh, man.
Think about it.
No, I ain't got to think about it. I know you for real. I know you. Shit. I ain't got to think about it. Make all the sense in the world to me.
How could a white man hide in Egypt?
Facts.
Just like they talking about Mary rode from wherever she came from to Jerusalem on a donkey. She ain't rode, no pregnant woman ain't rode on no donkey.
In the hot desert, though.
Yeah. Get the hell out of here with that.
Man. They use that religion to control the slaves and
control the world.
Yep, and that's what they doing now. Every time you look around,
But see, people all over.
You see destruction in them churches, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I grew up, man, and we went to church every Sunday. Hell, sometimes we used to go to church on goddamn Wednesdays and through the week, shit like that. And Mom was like, God damn, we gotta go to church again, motherfucker.
All right, look at church. Look at church now. Look at church now. There ain't too many people. There ain't too many people in no congregations no more.
Empty.
Yeah.
Why they empty, OG?
Because people waking up. They done being bamboozled. Man, I ain't gonna keep giving you money. You got this mansion, and I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing in my refrigerator, but I'm giving you money to have a mansion in a Bentley.
I live in the motherfucking Caprini Greens projects.
And the night before, You hanging out in the club, but you want to, and then on Sunday you preaching. Man, get the hell out of here with that.
Mm.
You getting lap dances the night before.
Mm.
Like that one preacher that got shot out there in Tennessee this year.
Yeah, I remember that. Out there on Bill Street.
Yeah,
that was on Bill Street. Yeah. Man.
What you doing out 2:00 in the morning?
Yeah, and then the motherfucker that shot him, that was the side bitch.
Right?
That was the side bitch that shot him.
Right?
That shit crazy.
But like I said, what you doing out 2:00 in the morning? Because the only thing open up at 2:00 in the morning is gas station and legs. It's the only thing open at 2:00 in the morning.
Man, listen, man. All this shit we talking about with what's going on with Trump and them and shit he trying to pull, and then just the other things that's going on in the world, man. So today, I was speaking with hold on.
Somebody dropping you some digits. They gonna make me have to drop some digits.
Yeah, that's my boy 985J, man. I sure appreciate it.
Oh.
Check this out though, OG. So I'm talking to my mother, and we were just talking, man, just about, I told her, I said, man, I said, these kids out here lost, you just talking about these kids. And I told her, I said, Mom, you know what? I said, man, I can go back to that one incident, man, in my life that really helped me. And I knew right from wrong. I knew that it was love. It wasn't, just ass beating, just to be getting your ass whooped. Man, I fucked around, bro. True story. Y'all know I got plenty of them. I fucked around, leave campus, go in the, walk off campus, go to this little spot we used to go smoke at, this and that there. And it was me and 3 other dudes, man. And man, all 3 of them gone, man. Out of here. All 3 of them gone. They out of here. OG, all 3 of them died from drugs.
But OD?
OD.
Damn. So,
like I said, it was 4 of us always together. My little crew, man, growing up, and them niggas dead, bro. They didn't have that foundation that I had, man. They didn't have a mother that was gonna be on them and show them right from wrong, and you know what I'm saying. That I had a great foundation,
right?
And that's like you said, with everything that's going on out here, shit, they need to be talking to a motherfucker, trying to get some type of common sense in these fuckers' head, man. But like I say, that incident there, man, the 2 of the guys, man, they in the car laughing and shit, because they know when they go home, they ain't got to worry about shit, because they fucking mama and daddy smokers and alcoholics and shit anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know when I get home, man, I got to see this goddamn mama of mine, and I know this motherfucker don't play.
Nah.
I know this motherfucker don't play. Shit, man. I took that ass whooping, man, and shit. I tell her every time, thank you. Because them niggas dead. Them niggas dead from old then.
Right.
That shit crazy, man. True story.
Did they live past 30?
They made it to 40, man.
Damn.
Yep, right at 40.
Yep.
And the other crazy part about it, OG?
What's that?
No motherfucking life insurance.
You
see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you got a big motherfuckers to bury you and all this type of dumb shit. Yeah, it's a dirty game.
Put you in that county cemetery in a cardboard box. That's where you going.
Oh man, yeah, or put them in that motherfucking swamp back there, Angola bound. Let them
Right.
eat your ass up.
Yep. Cause shit, I think it's like $800,000 to get for them put you in that furnace.
Oh yeah.
Cremate. And people ain't got that.
Shit. Hell no. Hell no. I be saying look, man, them repasses used to be real good back in the day. Man,
Right?
I can't stand to go eat at a repass down in Oh my God, that shit crazy, man. But yeah, man, shit, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I sure appreciate you popping up, man, and enlightening us with some game, man, some knowledge, man, because everybody definitely can use it.
Yeah, they better use this knowledge.
That's for real though.
Cause you ain't never too old to learn something.
Man, my uncle always said a motherfucker ain't worth 2 dead flies.
Right? Hey, but I did send you some digits.
Oh man, I'm sorry, man. Let me shit, yeah, I be me, man. I be all into the motherfucking live, man, trying to do what I do, man. Salute the OG, man, for supporting the platform, man. I see you over there, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I so appreciate it, brother.
All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna eat me some snacks.
No doubt, man.
Watch me some Netflix.
For sure.
Yep.
All right, man. Be easy.
Yep, out.
Yes, out, man. Salute the OG, man, for popping up, popping his shit. Man, we gotta do better, man. It is crazy how one can go out there and fuck up a $14 million contract, man. It is crazy how one can go out there and fuck that up. Cause you ain't got no discipline, man, with yourself. You don't have no discipline, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get out here and be a duck, man, a sitting duck, because you don't have no discipline. Hey, man, if you get married, man, take it from me, man. Shit, it's hard to try and keep up with one, bro. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, man. Shit, man, that's some shit you do in your 20s. But man, you get married, you start having babies and shit, man, and all that shit. I mean, fiance, whatever the fuck you want to call the other girl. I mean, you got to be careful, man. Look at Shannon Sharp. Cat Williams try to warn all these guys what they do. Shannon Sharp, that's what I'm looking for. Your old ass show was looking for it. Took all your little money. Because that's what you was looking for. Sad part about it, shit, the girl uglier than a motherfucker. But it's a bunny. Long as it's a bunny, these niggas, they man, I'm gonna tell you something. I remember just having, trophies. And now them trophies that I got, man, are things that mean a lot to me, or, tasks, whatever it may be, man. There's no drive in these youngsters no more, man. They nonchalant, don't care about this, don't care about that. I don't know how we change this around, but we gonna have to change it, man. We're gonna have to change it. We definitely gonna have to, change it, knowing that, some of these programs are meant to keep everybody at bay, just like they are. This $12 billion that Trump allegedly then found and finna give to the farmers for a bailout and all that type of stuff. Man, shit. Believe the hype. Don't believe that hype. Where your $2,000 at? Where your $2,000 at? Don't believe the hype. My point I'm making is a lie after lie, lie after lie, lie after lie. That's all this motherfucker know how to do is lie. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. Salute to the ones that did show some love to the platform and donated. I appreciate it. And shit, we up out of here. Peace. Yes, sir. Good luck.